Yo, what is goody boys? What is goody boys? This is well, hi, hey, hello. If y'all are new here, y'all don't know me. My name is Millie or Milliander. I go by Millie a lot of the times. Um, Honestly, I kind of just said F it. We just gonna go stream today. We're just gonna do something new, something different before my draft league. I was gonna do like a draft analysis video for like my own team, but I was like, you know what, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with it. Let's take a look at all the other teams because I like looking at all the other teams, see what they bring to the table, see like what cool stuff everyone has. I wasn't originally going to rank all the teams. I'm gonna be so for real. I wasn't originally going to rank all of them, but I was like, you know what, epic, why not? It's just I just go ahead and rank them. It's cool. But obviously, if y'all don't know already, this is for the VDL draft league, for the Manaphy division. So like the Wi-Fi team, the Wi-Fi league. So I'm kind of excited to go through, take a look at all the teams. Quick disclaimer, quick disclosure. With any sort of tier list, this is just my opinion. My opinion is most of the time, sometimes not, what others people's opinions are. So I understand, I get that. If your opinion is different from mine, hey yo, let me know. Let me know I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong, because I want to see what y'all think. I want to see what y'all I forgot the word I was looking for. I forgot the word I was looking for. But you know what? Let's just get this show on the road. Let's just go with it. If the people are here, if y'all don't know already what a draft league, I mean, y'all should know what it is, but if not, for this league, we drafted 10 Pokemon. We only had 70 points to work with. With those 70 points, we drafted 10 Pokemon. This is also, correct me if I'm wrong, it's low tier draft league is what it's called, is the proper term. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's low tier draft. So some of the big hitters like Annihilate, Iron Valiant, Great Tusk, Iron Boulder, our child on, they ain't here. So, let's just jump in. I did organize this by like 1 through 16, so it's not all over the place. I did organize this 1 through 16. So it's pretty much gonna go in order of the draft. So whoever was first, well, we're gonna start with the first team, and then we're gonna work our way down. Let's be funny. Let's be funny. Let's be cheeky. S tier would be like what do we call this? Yo, Silly Billy, what's good, dog? How you doing? What do we want to call this? I feel like A can be goated. Let's say Holy Grail. Let's say Holy Grail. Oh, that's not. Oh, it's Big Will. Okay, what's good? What's popping? What's popping, Will? What's popping? This could be goated. No, wait. I take that back. Hold on. I have an idea. Hold on. Hey, what's good, Arch? What's good, Arch? Chillin', just got home from work. Bad. Intrigued to how you ranked them. Look, I'm not the most analytical guy, so we gonna rock out. This could be goated. This could be really good. This could be dope, right? Has potential. And then I think you have great presence on the mic though. Hey, you know, I try. I try, you know. We could play I don't know. I don't know. This is my I don't know tier. Alright, but yeah, let's just get into it. Let's just, you know. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Teams. Here we go. Alright, so first team is Eat Master. Ooh, FD Master. Oh my god, I butchered it. I butchered y'all's name. I'm so sorry. Also, if I butcher your names, I apologize. You know, I apologize. But we got Dunsparce United is the first team we're looking at. With Monkey Dory, Tauros, Paldea, Blaze, or Blaze Tauros, Serena, Rabombi, Kingdra, Terra Luxray, Cryogonal, Palossand, Probopass, and Shiftry, Terra Shiftry. I really like this team. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of guys on here that I'm very interested to see like what he does with. Shiftry being one of them. I've never, you know, this team looks kind of nice. Like on paper, it looks really nice. Shiftry, again, being low tier, it could do something, but also I just know like Shiftry is just, you know, it's kind of there. But honestly, there's just a lot of guys on this team that I feel like can pop off in the right situation. Like Palossand's one of them. Cryogonal is another. I would have been really intrigued to see Terra Cryogonal. I used Shiftry on my first ever draft league Tailwind Wind Rider. Okay. I was gonna say I know it does have a pretty good ability with the Wind Rider. So I wonder if he's gonna try to capitalize on that. That's I wonder if he's gonna capitalize on that. But I would have honestly liked to see, or I would have been curious to see if he would have done Terra Cryogonal as one of his Terra captains instead of Luxray. I'm gonna be honest. I tried to use Luxray in one of my draft leagues. I didn't like it. Maybe it's just because of the format that we were playing in. With Paldea decks, I didn't like it. I'm gonna be so for real. Even though it sucks to say, because I love Luxray. Like Luxray is one of my favorite mons. I just didn't really mess with Luxray like that. But honestly, having two Intimidators isn't bad. Serena, I don't know a whole lot about Serena. I'm gonna be honest. No, it gets Queenly Majesty, so it stops priority, right? So that would be interesting. So does it hit pretty hard? Like, let me see. What is Serena's stats looking like? Whoops, hold on. It's the wrong device. Does it hit pretty hard? I'm sure it does, right? It has to. Arena, here we go. Yeah, 120. It actually has decent bulk too. Like, it's some pretty respectable bulk. Like, it's not 120 or 130, but you know, you could do something technically. You can technically do something with 98. Removal and triple axle. Oh yeah, it does get removal, doesn't it? Yeah. So okay, Serena's nice. Overall, I like this team. I like this team overall. It's really good. I'll say it's really good. I'll say it's really good. I like that team a lot. Okay. Next, we have Tog and the Michigan Manetrix with Cyclozar, Registeel, Bramblegas, Terra Honchkrow, Rotom Frost, Quillfish, Rhyperior, Vikavolt, Oranguru, and Numel as the Terra Captain. Interesting. He has some bulk on this team. I know. I see already. He has some pretty bulky guys on this team. Cyclozar is good for removal. Terra Hunch, I think, honestly, I think he's gonna. I agree, Will. I think he's gonna lean more into the Terra Honchkrow for this team because I mean, hey, he might pop off with Terra Normal. You know, he might pop off. And I've actually, I forget which video I was watching. I think it was a Wolfie video. He was actually using Numel in one of his videos, and he made that thing work. So, you know, I'm curious to see if he actually brings Numel to a game. See if he does anything with it. Oranguru is interesting. I know Oranguru is normally like in VGC is known for like trick room shenanigans, but I wonder what it'll do for singles. With like knockoff. Does he get Trick? I feel like Trick would be nice. With Scarf Moxie. With Honchkrow, yeah, I think Honchkrow with Scarf Moxie, it can snowball real quick. If it's not taken care of. Rotom Frost is interesting too. It wasn't in a draft league, but I actually ended up using Rotom Frost in a VGC setting on a snow team, and I really liked it. And even without snow, I think it's still pretty good. So I'm excited to see that being drafted. Quillfish, you know, sets up spikes, can intimidate. I think it gets flip turn still. I'm curious to see Rhyperior because Rhyperior isn't Terra. So I'm curious to see how how they're gonna make Rhyperior work with that. I feel like there's a couple different ways you can go with this team, but overall it's pretty dope. I like this team. It's dope. I'll say it's dope. I like this team. I really like that team. Okay. So next we got Owlmancer and the Hartford Wailords. Rocking Tentacruel, Forgus, NDD, Duraludon, Mismagius, Zebstrika, Altaria, Breloom, Camerupt, and Morpeko. I'm gonna be so for real. His first 5, strong as fuck. I love his first 5. I feel like this is a really good like first half of the of his team. Like I got messed up by Tentacruel. I think it was actually by him also. I think in the draft, like he was using Tentacruel, and I got messed up by it. It was either you, Will, or it was Owl, but one of y'all had Tentacruel, and I got messed up by it. Florges is hard to get rid of at some points. Zebstrika, Altaria. I almost drafted Altaria. I'm gonna be so for real. I almost drafted Altaria. I think it was Al. I think so too. I think it was him. That I got. He hit me with Tentacruel. But I almost drafted Altaria because Altaria is actually not that bad. Like, especially in this type of format, I feel like it can pop off. I feel like a lot of flying types. I forget who. Someone was talking about flying types, but I feel like in this type of like low tier draft, flying types kind of, they kind of get away with a lot of stuff. Like if you don't got a steel type and you don't got an electric type, they can get away with a lot of stuff. they can get away with a lot of stuff. Morpeko is interesting. I don't know a lot about Morpeko. I think it might get like hazard removal. It might get hazard removal, so it might get rapid spin. Brellum is really, oh man, I wish I would have drafted Brellum, but I didn't have the room for Brellum. I did not have the room for Brellum. But I wish I would have grabbed him because I really like Brellum. He can do a lot of stuff. It hits hard. It's actually pretty speedy. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Brellum is. Am I tripping? No, he's 70. So like, yeah, like he's he's not slow, but I mean he's not fast either. So like, he's pretty good. You could put Scarf on him and pop off. I'm convinced Owl copied my top 3. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually insane. But I mean, honestly, okay, the more that I look at this team, the more that I actually kind of like it. The more I really do like this team. Camera Up can do some stuff. Yeah, the more that I look at it, he actually has some pretty good coverage. I do see that he is very ground weak on his team. He is very ground weak. So that'll be interesting to see how he deals with that. Because you get rid of Breloom and Altaria. Oh well, Miss Magius gets Levitate. Well, okay. Miss Magius, I'm pretty sure gets Levitate. So it's not as ground weak. Right? I'm not tripping. It does, yeah, it has Levitate. Okay. So yeah, it's not as ground weak, but I mean, still, it's just something that he has to look out for. Something that he'll have to be careful about. But I really like this team. I really like this team. I put this in really good. This is a good team. I really like that team. Okay, up next is Pokemaster and the California Trailblazers. Rocking Espeon, Terra Toxicroak, Incineroar, Goodra, Carbink, Lantern, Alolan Sandslash, Abomasnow, Haunter, and Terra Noctowl. I'm not gonna lie, Terra Noctowl is kind of tough. I don't know what it is with me and like seeing these like weird like off-pick Pokemon. Terra Noctowl seems kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds kind of tough on paper. I like it. I like it a lot. Also, Terra Toxicroak is very nice too. Will admit he did take my Goodra, so I'm kind of mad about that. He took my Goodra that I was gonna pick, but I was like, it's all right. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll figure something else out. I almost drafted Lantern, but decided not to do Lantern. I think Lantern is bulky, but not bulky enough. You know what I mean? It's not. It doesn't have the right bulk. I think Lantern's one of those Pokemon where you kind of have to put a Terra. You kind of have to Terra with Lantern to kind of get away with some stuff. But I'm curious to see how he's gonna run Lantern. I'm really curious to see how he's gonna run Lantern. Espeon is super dope. Magic Bounce is gonna be really good. If I'm not mistaken, it's the only Magic Bounce user. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the only Magic Bounce user in this format. If I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna be really nice. Having an Intimidator is always nice with Incineroar. What else? Carbink. Can Carbink hold the Eviolite? I don't think it can. Like, I don't think it can. Like, I mean, like it can, but I don't think it benefits off of Eviolite, right? Carbink. No, it doesn't benefit off of EV Light. Okay. Didn't think so. Hunter, I really like the Hunter pick, and the reason why I like the Hunter pick so much is because my first ever draft league, I drafted Hunter on the team, and I actually ended up winning the entire thing with Hunter on my team. Hunter got like, I think 2 or 3 kills. I think he got like 2 or 3 kills that season. But like, I drafted it because I didn't have anyone to fill the role. I didn't have enough for Gengar, and I didn't have anyone else to fill the role. And like, he did his thing. He did his thing. Yeah, only one unless you count Hatcham. Oh yeah, yeah, Hatcham. Hatcham does get magic bounce. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I really like the Hunter pick. This is also another team that, like, kind of looking at it, it is kind of ground weak. Toxicroak, Incineroar, Carbink, Lantern, Glowing Sand Slash, kind of looking ground weak. You get rid of Noctowl and Abomasnow, and you just kind of run free. So I mean, but it's also pretty bulky too. His team's also kind of on the bulky side because Carbink has a lot of HP, not HP, defense and special defense. Yeah, so it has bulk to him. So I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious how he's gonna run out. I think this team is dope. I think it goes into the dope tier. I think this team is dope. I might actually end up moving this up to really good. Depends on where I put everyone else at, because I kind of glanced at all the teams, but not all of them. So I don't know what all the teams are. But right now it's dope. I like that team. All right, who is it? We're on 5. All right, we got In Space in the Somerset Water Boys. I think I said that right. Somerset Water Boys. Rocking Galvantula, Terracloth, Galarian Slowbro, Veluza, Poltegeist, Bombardier, Bombardier, sorry, Reverum, Hisuian Decidueye, Colossal, and Glacier. I don't know how I feel about this team. I really don't. You got Webs with Galvantula. Cloth, I've seen actually pop off. I've seen some Cloth gameplay in draft, and I've seen that mug pop off. So I'm curious, you know. I wonder if he can make this thing pop off. But I've seen some Cloth gameplay. It's been nice. Galarian Slowbro's interesting. I know you can put Eviolite on this thing. It's real interesting. Veluza. Am I sleeping on Veluza? I don't know very much about Veluza, so like, does it do anything? Does it do anything? Let me see. 70 speed, 102 attack. Yeah, I mean, not really that bulky, not really that fast. You get sharpness, okay. So Cycle Cut, Night Slash. Okay, okay, so okay. I see the gimmick. Doesn't he have like a Fillate Away? What is this? Sharply increases users' attack, special attack, and speed. Okay. Okay, so he's a setup mon. Okay. Okay. So but he cuts his own HP. What, you just put like a berry on that thing? Like, it's pretty much like a worse belly drum. Or, would you call it a worse belly drum? Because it boosts your special attack and your speed. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not as bad. Maybe it's not as bad as belly drum. I don't know. I think this team has potential. I used Glacier. Actually, I used Glacier in another draft league recently. I honestly really like Glacier. I'm gonna be honest. I know some people were kind of hating on it, but I really liked Glastrier. I liked it a whole lot. Colossal. Again, one of those mons. I'm curious to see what it does. I'm curious to see if it'll pop off. I know it gets Steam Engine, so it can pop up with Steam Engine. It gets rocks, so I know it gets hazards. Does Reverum get Rapid Spin or any way to clear rocks? Because I almost drafted Reverum, believe it or not. I almost drafted that thing. So I don't know if it gets any way to clear rocks. Let me... No removal on Reverum? Okay, I didn't think it did. Okay. It looks like it should though. It's a car, like it, or it's an engine, you know, like it has wheels. Should it not get Rapid Spin? It looks like it should get some removal. That's crazy. This Hisuian Decidueye, I'm curious to see pop up. I think this team has potential. I think this team has actually I think it has a lot of potential, if I'm being honest. I think this team has a lot of potential. Cause like at first glance you're like, what the fuck is this team? At first you're like, oh, what the fuck is this team? But I think this team has a lot of potential. It has some really good components here that I'm excited to see. You know, let's see if it pops up. But yeah, I think it has a lot of potential. I'm excited to see if it does anything. I do think it's the same. Rev doesn't get any removal. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? How does Reverum not have Rapid Spin? He doesn't even get U-turn? Oh my god, bro. What? It doesn't even get U-turn? That's insane. That's actually insane. But yeah, this team has a lot of potential. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what this team can do. I'm excited. Ugh. Sorry guys, I'm cracking open a cold one. Just Mountain Dew. For stream purposes, it's just Mountain Dew. Alright, up next we got new in the Brooklyn Paradox. Alright, hold on. Actually, I kinda mess with this logo a little bit. I like this logo. But he got Terra Houndstone, Sylveon, Fortress, Inteleon, Sandaconda, Blown Persian, normal Tauros, normal Paldea Tauros, okay, Bione, Rotom Fan, and Typhlosion Hisui. My first question is, was Houndstone his round 1 pick? Because if Houndstone was his round 1 pick, this man knew it from the very beginning. Yes, bro. I kind of mess with it. I kind of mess with the round 1 Houndstone pick. I kind of mess with it. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's tough. Round 1 Houndstone is insane. Now, are we allowing Sandaconda to get Sandspit? I think I didn't see that banned, right? So he can still Sandspit. So then you set up the sand for Houndstone. Houndstone gets Sand Rush. Sandspit's legal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, this team is tough. I like this team. This team is tough. This team is really good. My boy Hisuian Typhlosion. Oh my god, I love Typhlosion, bro. I'm a sucker for Typhlosion. Favorite starter Pokemon of all time. He's like top 3 favorite Pokemon of all time, but he's my favorite starter Pokemon. I love Typhlosion. I almost picked Inteleon. Actually, you know what's crazy? I had a chance. I had a chance to draft Inteleon. I really did. I think I picked Lapras over Inteleon. Yeah, I picked Lapras over Inteleon before I changed it. Um, but I could have had Inteleon. You know, that could have been sauce. That could have been sauce for my team. But I said, you know what? What if I just went with some oddball pick that no one would expect? What if I said, let's just go for the oddball pick. I like this team a lot. I really do. This team is tough. Like, arguably goated. Like, might be an arguably goated ass team. It might be like top of really good. I don't know if it's goated. It's arguably goated though. I really like this team. I'm gonna put it really good right now. I'm gonna put it at the top of really good. Because this team, I like this team. I like this team a lot. The only thing I would say, like, I'm scratching my head at is Fion. That's just because I don't know what Fion does. Hold on. I could probably just see what his stats are really quick. Just to do a quick glance. It's 80 across the board. Okay. Flat 80 across the board. I feel like some Pokemon with like flat stats like Fion and Manaphy, or even some legendaries, I feel like when you just have a stat that's just flat 80, flat 100, flat 120 across the board, I feel like it's like they could be really good or really bad. I guess it just depends on the Pokemon. Like Manaphy, I feel like Manaphy can be good, but also I guess I struggle with using mons that are just a flat number across the board, just because I don't know what stat to distribute. You know what I mean? But I guess that's like the beauty of it. You can do anything. You can do anything with that Pokemon. But yeah, overall, really like the team. Really love this team. I like it. All right, number 7. All right, we got Twisted Games and the Chicago Boltons. Now, let's see. He got Cleavor, Salazzle, Espatra, Porygon 2, Frostlass, Shaman, Terra, Hitmonchan, Bostiff, Golduck, and the Golden Child Part 2 Pikachu. Terra Pikachu at that. Okay. You know what? Terra Pikachu, tough. That's tough. You put a light ball on that thing, boom, you're good. You know, you're good. Like, yeah, Pikachu has 90 base speed. You put a light ball on that thing, you're golden. You're set. Or, I mean, if you want it to last longer, Eviolite, but why would you Eviolite when you can just put a light ball on it and just, you know, go dummy? Just light ball, volt tackle. That'd be crazy. If I see Twisted, if you're in here, Twisted Games, which I don't think you are, but if you are in here and you bring light ball, volt tackle, Terra, electric, Pikachu, you a different breed. You a different breed, you know? Cleavor can be sauce. Cleavor can be sauce. I personally don't like Cleavor. I just have a hard time using Cleavor. But I know it can do some work. I know it gets rocks up practically for free. So I mean, it could do some work. Salazzle, Salazzle can pop off too. Honestly, a lot of a lot of his mons on here can pop off. Golduck, I'm interested to see what he does with Golduck. I'm surprised Golduck wasn't his Terra Captain. I was really thinking it was gonna be like Golduck, or honestly for 2 points if he kept the Pikachu, dude, like Bossive, you know. But Hitmonchan's good. Hitmonchan's actually a really interesting Terra Captain, so I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Frostless. I love Frostless. I really do. I'm so glad it got a Mega for ZA. But man, regular Frostless is such a it's a challenge. At least for me, it's a challenge to use. I don't think I've seen anyone really draft Frostless like that, so I'm actually really excited. I'm actually really hoping Twisted does pop off with Frostless, because if he does, I'm gonna need to know his secret. I'm gonna need to know his secret as far as what he's doing with it. Overall, it's dope. It's a dope team. P2, you know, P2 does P2 stuff. Just tank. Honestly, it could pop off too in the right situation. Especially if like it leans into, well, I guess for this kind of team, it doesn't really need to lean into Trick Room like that, because nothing is slow on this team. Especially with Espatra and Salazzle right there, you don't want it to turn around and bite in the butt. Trick Room's really not that good in singles, but I mean, I've seen people pop off with Trick Room singles. I've seen it happen. I've seen it done. I know it can be done. But now it'll be interesting to see how he works this team. It's dope. I really like this team. It's pretty dope. It's a pretty dope team. Honestly, Pikachu with Light Ball as a sleeper, hits as hard as huge power adds you on both sides. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Light Ball Pikachu, and it's Terra, and he's a Terra Captain, bro. You Terra Electric, Light Ball, Volt Tackle, Pikachu, done. Like, there are very few things that if you invested right, there are very few things that is comfortably eating that. Like, you're gonna be hurt. Like, they're gonna be crippled. You know, like, it may not one shot, and that's fine, but you're gonna be crippled. You gonna be crippled as hell. Like, it's going to hurt a lot. It is going to hurt. That's why I'm like, hey, if I see this thing use a Volt Tackle, I'm applauding. Just don't use it on me. Just don't use it on me. Alright. Up next, we got Brandon P in the Piedmont Trade or Triad. Yeah, Triad Kickers. Okay. Piedmont. I'm sorry if I butchered your team name. I apologize. What we got? Noivern, Tauros, Paldea Tauros, Aqua. All right, which is interesting. All three of the Tauroses from Paldea have been drafted, so that's interesting to see. It's kind of dope. Whimsicott, Rotom Heat, Orthworm, Sableye, Piloswine, Muck, Komala, and Chimecho. Okay. It's tough. It's kind of tough. I like this. I don't know where to start with this team. Like, I like the team on paper, you know, like on paper it looks nice, but I feel like, I don't know. It still gets intimidate. Paldea Tauros, you have an Intimidator, you got your well, what does Whimsicott do? I know, like, in VGC, Whimsicott can provide a lot of utility with Prankster. So what, you can do Prankster Light Screen Reflect still over on this side. Orthworm is really good in singles. I've used it a couple times. It's really good. Sableye can be decent. Sableye can be decent with another prankster mon. He drafted 2 prankster Pokemon. That's interesting. That's interesting. Piloswine. Let me see what Piloswine can do. Let me see. Piloswine. 100 HP, 100 attack. Okay. Okay, it's pretty tanky, and it still can hit hard. It gets stick fat, so that's not bad either. Okay. Man, I don't know how I don't know. Is it a physically bulky mon that sets rocks and hits decently hard? Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I don't really know a whole lot about Piloswine like that. So now Komala, who was it? Hold on, who was it? I'm about to go back and check. Who was it that messed me up with Piloswine? I'm about to go check right now. Hold on. Who had the Komala? Because in the last draft league that I was in, it was Twisted. Ooh, that boy, that man Twisted messed me up. That man Twisted messed me up with Komala, and that's just because I didn't know what it did. I didn't know what Komala did. I thought Komala was a sleeper pick. I'm gonna be or not sleeper pick, but I thought it was just kind of like a pick thrown to the wayside. You know, I didn't know it got rapid spin. Why does a sleeping koala get rapid spin? I don't know. Why does it get bulk up? Again, beyond me. I didn't know its ability prevented it from being paralyzed. You know, like these are these were just things that I just did not know about this Komala. But now I've been woke. I'm woke, y'all. And it ain't gonna catch me off guard again. It ain't gonna catch me off guard again. But that's tough. I like how it's the Terra Captain, so that could be cool. That could be dope. Especially because Terra Ghost is a menace on that thing if you get it set up right. Chimecho is very interesting. It is very, very interesting to see Chimecho being a Terra Captain, or even drafted, for that matter. Kamal is very funny. Lost the game once, instantly dying to bad dreams from a Darkrai killing 3 shots. What? That's crazy. That's insane, actually. That's actually insane. You know, it's technically sleeping. Honestly, that's crazy. That's insane. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. But I mean, yeah, it is sleeping, so that makes sense. Let me see. Chimecho's another one of those mons that, like, I'm curious to see. You know, Chimecho. Its defense is not horrible. Special attack's 95. I want a Kamala. The snipe is what led me to grab Reggie. Dang. Makes sense though. Oh, wait, it gets levitate. Okay, so you know it stops ground type. Honestly, his team is pretty good at handling ground types. His team is really good at handling ground types, actually. You know, you got Orphan with Earth Eater. You got 1 Levitator. You got 2, actually, I'm sorry. You got 2 Levitators with Rotom Heat and Chimecho. Flying type. Really? That's, he has a really good way of dealing with ground types. he has some pretty good ways of dealing with ground types. I don't really see anything that, like, I mean, maybe no, he deals with fairies pretty well too. Yeah, no, like he has to check the dark too. Yeah, like his team is pretty good. I'm gonna say it's dope. Cause like when I was looking at this team at first, I was like, okay, maybe it has potential, right? You know, I don't think it's crazy, but it has potential. But you know, the more that I kind of look into it, the more you guys are telling me about it, like the more I'm like, it's kind of good. It's pretty dope. I like it. I like this team. I like this team a lot. It's dope. I like this team. I like this team a lot. That team is dope. It's a pretty strong team. Yeah, you know, like it's dope. I like it. I like it. All right, Will. Did I count that right? 8? Yeah. Yep. All right, Will. Big Will in the East Coast Crooks. What we got? Talonflame, Muzdale, Regigigas, Verizian, Toxtricity, Mesprit, Gramble, Samurott, Sneasel, and Metang. You know what's crazy, Will? You wanna know what's crazy about your team? I'm actually low-key terrified of your team. I'm being dead ass. I'm being 100% when I say this. I'm actually low-key kind of terrified of your team. Cause you got some pretty good stuff on your team. You got some pretty good stuff going for your team. Mesprit, Talonflame, Muzdale. If you play your cards right, Regigigas, Verizian, even like you got some pretty good stuff going on your team. I was actually going to draft Samurai also. I was actually going to draft Samurai also, but you took it. So I was like, well, all right, time to think on the fly. No, I really like your team. I really like your team. Like for someone that had to do a makeup pick, like for someone that was down, this is a strong team. Like this is a really good team. This is a really good team. Sorry, homie. Nah, you straight. Nah, you straight. Yeah, I mean, I like the synergy with Talonflame and Muzdale a lot. Although they're both weak to water, so I mean, they don't really synergize that well with each other. Verizian can pop off. It's super easy to pop. Well, not easy, but you know, I've seen people pop off with Verizian. Mesprit is interesting. I haven't really seen a whole lot of people use it, but I know just from experience that thing can hit pretty decently hard, if I'm not mistaken. Mesprit. Yeah, base 105, almost base 105 across the board, except for HP and speed. And even its speed is not bad, you know, like its speed is pretty good. And the fact that it has 80 HP with 105 defenses, like that's good. Like that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Terra Gramble is a menace. I forget who used it. I think I was in a draft league where someone was using Terra Gramble, and that thing was a monster. That thing was putting up Jordan numbers. I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, how is this Gramble putting up LeBron numbers? Like, what is this? Metang and Sneasel I know Sneasel, Hisuian Sneasel I've used and it's done really well for me. So I'm curious to see how you do with regular Sneasel. Please don't sweep me. Please do not sweep me. Bro. The last thing I need is to get in my first match of the season and you go 6-0 on me, bro. But this team is strong. I really like this team. I really like this team. I mess with it a lot. I don't really see a whole lot of like common weaknesses either, to be honest. or like or a type that just, you know, blows through. Yeah, like I think you have a really strong team. I need to see Reggie get going at least once, bro. Don't do it on me. Don't do it week one. Don't do it week one. You got 7 other weeks to do it. Don't do it week one. uh Honestly, I think yeah, I really like your team. I really like your team, Will. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna put it in really good. It's a really dope team. I like it a lot. Um all right, on to the next team. What we got here? Silent Storm 1776 and the Grantsville Greninjas. Hold on, let me move this over a little more. There we go. All right, so we got Gastrodon, Hitmontop, Thwackey, Magmortar, Spiritomb, Hisuian Quillfish, Volbeat, Articuno, Uxie, and Scovillain. I don't know how I feel about this team. Like, it's bulky. This is a bulky team. Like, my first impression is that it's bulky. Articuno. I think Articuno, Galarian Articuno is pretty fast. Maybe biased, but I think it's the best team. Hey, it has potential. It definitely has potential to be the best team. I'm not even gonna cap with you. Um, I'm thinking at the end, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna re-look at some of the teams and like give like some like second thoughts on the team after like looking at it some more. And if I maybe move them up or down based on what I think after I look at it some more. But this team, I mean, let me see Articuno, because that's also another one that I almost drafted was Galarian Articuno. Articuno. Did it? I think its speed did increase. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, its speed increased by 10, and it got his special attack increased by a lot. So it's just not as bulky. Does Volbeat get Sunny Day? If it does, I think Scoville and Magmortar get go crazy. I think Volbeat actually does get Sunny Day. I think you're right. I think it's what it gets Prankster too, right? Prankster Sunny Day. Prankster Volbeat. Yeah, it gets Prankster. Yep, it gets Sunny Day. Yeah, so Prankster Sunny Day can go crazy. So I mean, because Skullvillain gets Chlorophyll, right? So is Skullvillain very fast? Is he very fast? Because like my thing is, if he's like at least somewhere between like 60 and 80 base speed, like somewhere around there, he could do something. You know, he could do something with Sunny Day Chlorophyll. Not Chlorophyll. Skullvillain. Here we go. Skullvillain. Wait, nope. 75. Okay, no, he can do something. He can do something. Yeah, he can do something. He can definitely do something with Volbeat then. He can definitely do something. Magmortar, dude, I forget who had Magmortar in another draft league that I was in, but that kind of messed me up a little bit. Like that Magmortar in that league was good. I think this team really has potential. I don't think it's quite that dope. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like there's a couple things that make it lacking. One thing is damage output. Because like the only 3, at least from what I see, I could be wrong. The Spiritomb hit. Can Spiritomb do any damage like that for real? Spiritomb. It's bulky. Oh, it has 92 attack. Okay. Okay. It has 92 attack. But yeah, still, like, I think it's just lacking a little bit in the damage department and in the other thing in these setups. So like, you have to spend time setting up some of your heavy hitters, you know, for them to do something. You sacrifice the bulk with Articuno, Galar and Articuno for speed and attack, but you touch that thing with a dark move, it's dead. You know. Will be Rain Dance, Quillfish, Swish Swim, Choice Band. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, that's part of the setup process. You know what I mean? That's part of the setup. If it opts to do, you know, like, I guess you could do a couple things with this team. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this team it has potential. I don't think it's, you know, I don't think it's the worst team, but I definitely think it has potential. It's one of those things where, like, I can see the vision. Like, now that you pointed out, I can see the vision for this team. See what you mean? And I can definitely see it going, get it going, like, within the right hands. So I'm curious, you know, I'm curious to see if this will how this team would do. I'm curious. All right, who we got next? Spoopy Bird Buddies. Okay. With Gardevoir, which I was actually going to take Gardevoir. I'm so mad that I got sniped on my first round 1 pick. I'm so mad. I'm mad as hell, but you know what? It's cool. We rock out. Gardevoir, Dragalge, Decidueye, Terra Lycanroc, Caparaha, Zoroark, Klotzer, Gligar, Jolteon, and Greedent. This might be a goated ass team. This might be our first goated ass team. Like, no? Like, Gardevoir, Dragalge got crazy synergy with each other. They got crazy synergy with each other. Having Decidueye, and also, I like that having Decidueye on your team and have that be your little mascot, I guess you could say. You know, that's tough. That's tough. Pretty strong Fairy Steel Dragon Court. That's what I'm saying. Like, this team is tough. I don't see a Fire Water Grass course, but I mean, you don't really need a Fire Water Grass course for a team like this. Like, shoot, I mean, if you want Terrifier, greet it. You know? I roll them though. That's crazy. That's crazy, Will. You know what? Talk your talk. Nah, talk your talk, Will. Nah, talk your game. I like Dragalge a lot, especially because they not anticipation. What's that other one that he gets? Adaptability. It gets adaptability. So I really like the Dragalge pick here. The Decidueye, like I said, is really good. Lycanroc is very, very interesting, but I like it though. I like Terra on the Lycanroc. I'm just mad I won at Claw, and that snipe led me to pick Samu. Oh, dang. Dang. Alright, so we gotta blame Spoopy. That's that's whose fault it is. It's alright. They sniped my Gardevoir pick round 1, so it's fair. You know, it's fine. Whatever. But no, this team is a strong team. I like this team a lot. I think this is a goated ass team. Like, Jolteon is great. Klotzer is fire. Gligar is fire. Like, I almost picked Gligar for my ground type. This team's a goated ass team. I kind of fucks with it. I like it. I really do. The only thing I probably would have, you know, said differently is maybe, well, no, not even. Like, You don't necessarily need the Terra Caparaja. Great speed tiers, good bull, good offense. That's what I'm saying. Like it has everything, you know? It has everything. And then what? You choice Scarf the Gardevoir to outspeed most of the speed demons in this tier, if not all of them? Like this mon is great. Yeah, no, it's goated. It's goated. This is the first goated tier. Absolutely goated. I love this team. This is a fantastic team. Phenomenal, fantastic team. Like I'm actually excited. Like I hope I fight this team. I hope I do. I really hope I do. Which actually, hold on. Let me look at the schedule. Do I fight this team? Yes, I do. Week 2. Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I fight that team week 2. So you know what? Ask ye shall receive. All right. On to my team, the Undying Iron Valiants. We got Delphox, Scrafty, Sceptile, Politoed, Golurk, Dachshbun, Magneton, Staraptor, Moshold, and Rotom Mo. I'm not going to cap with you, right? I'm not going to cap with you. Okay. At first, I didn't like this team. I'm going to be so for real. At first, I didn't like my team. That'd be so funny if you put my team in goated as well, and your first 2 opponents are the 2 goated teams, right? Nah, that'd be crazy. That would be some crazy ass irony. That would be some crazy ass irony, bro. But at first, I really didn't like my team. I'm gonna be so for real. I struggled, and I struggled with this team a lot because I don't know if I told I know I said it once before what the goal of my team was, but I wanted to be our friendship team, like the power of friendship. So this whole team is literally just it's really just all the Pokemon that my friends like into one team. That's literally it. That's literally what this team is. I like your team a lot. I appreciate Terragoric run back. Oh yeah, I did bring Terragoric against you, didn't I? And I know I drafted Terragoric once before, and I really liked it. I enjoyed Terragoric. I really did. Magneton. Oh man, I love Magneton too. I love Magneton. But honestly, now with this team, tell me if I'm being biased. Completely tell me if I'm being biased. I think this team is goated worthy. Tell me if I'm biased. I'll take it back right now. But I think it has potential. Maybe it's not goated worthy, but it's really good. It's like borderline. Bias? Yeah, all right. I'll stop. I'll chill. But I think it's really good. I'll stop if it's biased. But it's really good. I can't lie. I can't lie about my team. Like, I think I did a really good job, like, trying to fill out all the roles that I needed with what limited Pokemon that I had, especially with my for my team. It's good for sure, but I think that my team should be goated if yours is. You know what? That's fair. That's valid. Honestly, not that far stretched though. Okay. I was gonna say, cause like, as long as, like, you know, y'all hear the thought process and y'all see the vision, y'all see what I try to rock with. You know, I feel like, I think just for all intents and purposes right now, I'm gonna put my team in really good. Because it's very rare that I gas up my team. It's very rare that I say my team is like one of the best teams. I'm gonna be so for real, but I really like how this team turned out. I really do I like how this team turned out. Like, I feel like I did a really good job with my fire water grass core. And my main thing was not having a super weakness to ground, and I think I filled that out pretty good. Good team, good speed tier, good removal, couple hard hitters. Delphox's beast too. Right, exactly. So I think, you know what? All right. It's I will put it. Do see here's the bias. Here's the bias now. Do I think it's better? Do I think it's better than the top of than the first person at really good? Do I think it's better than that? Do I think it's better than the Sand team? Is that bias? It's not bias. Is that a little bias? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a little biased. And my thing is, I feel like low key, if I'm being so for real, top three easy. I can sell you on making my team go to, but it will reveal stuff for our match. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. I feel like there's some hidden tech with your team. I'm not seeing. I feel like, but I do think top three for sure. This is top three go to teams right here, or really good teams. This is top three really good. All right. All right, we got Shady Surg and the New Jersey Charcadets. Okay, holy shit. I don't know why I had a stroke just trying to read his name. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Let's see. We got Diancie, Bisharp, Flagarm, Basculin, Rotom, Hitmonlee, Jotonian, Typhlosion, Girafarig, Fletchender, and Weezing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for Typhlosion. I like Typhlosion already. Basculin is interesting. Basculin is really interesting. But like, it just hits hard, you know? I feel like when I think of Basculin, I think of suicide. I think it's just a suicide mon, you know what I mean? Don't sleep on Terra Basculin. Okay. Let me not sleep on it. Let me look at 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 Basculin. Hold on. Can it do stuff? 92 attack with 98 speed. And it has adaptability. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. With reckless. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I see the vision. I see it. Okay, I take it back. All forms too, so he can go White Strike or even Rock Eviolite. Okay, I see the vision. All right. I take it back. I see the vision. So it has the Eviolite option too. Okay. All right. I see the vision. Okay. You know, all right. I take back what I said. Basculin's kind of a tough pick. I like it. I like Basculin. All right. Okay. Flagon is dope. I almost picked Flagon. A lot of my dragons, honestly. Who was it? It was Gudra and Flagon were the two that got sniped for me. And the minute that I saw those two get sniped, I said, all right, I'm just not gonna have a dragon. Because like everyone was drafting dragons that round, and I was like, yeah, I'm good on all of that. I'm good on all of that. Let's see, Rockhead from Blue Stripe means no recoil on a wave crash / head smash. Yeah, okay. So this man, like, you can bring whatever with this Basculin. Okay. I'm curious. I'm curious to see it. I'm curious. All right, I'm curious to see this thing pop up. Bisharp is really dope. That was actually going to be my steel type initially, but then that got sniped. So that was originally going to be my first steel type. Rotom's interesting. Regular Rotom is very interesting. But I think both of the Rotoms. Oh no, all. Wait, no, Wash isn't here, but I saw Heat. Heat. I have Mo. Frost is gone, and regular modems. So like all the modems that are available or that were available were taken. So that's dope. I like that. That's cool. Hitmonlee, Giraffely, that's dope. Well, Hitmonlee gets rapid spin, right? It gets removal, doesn't it? Doesn't it get removal? Hitmonlee. Let me see. It gets unburdened. Oh, okay. So it doubles its speed, so that's not bad. Reckless. Reckless could be good too. Let me check egg moves. Yeah, it gets rapid spin. That's my spinner right there. Bro, Hitmonlee can cook. Okay, Hitmonlee can cook. I actually like Hitmonlee. Okay. I actually like the Hitmonlee pick. That's nice. Alright. Gale Wing, well, Gale Wings can still pop off. Wait, I like the Gale Wings potential that Fletchinder has. I like the potential it can do, because you can still do like Tailwind if you wanted to. If you wanted to be a suicide mon, it's 73 attack. So I mean, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. Priority defog. Does it get defog? Cause I got a problem. Look, I got a bone to pick with Game Freak, with Game Freak and them taking away defog on like 80% of the mons. I gotta bounce, boys. It was a good stream. Hey, thank you. See you, Will. See you, Will. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Appreciate you. Does it get defog? I'm not 100% sure. Because I feel like they just took everything away, you know what I mean? I've definitely seen it defog before. Hold on, I'm looking it up now. Not okay. It does get defogged. Okay. All right. I was just making sure. I was like, I don't know. Okay, this team. Okay, I like this team. It doesn't have a dragon, so it doesn't feel like the Steel Dragon Fairy. Doesn't have a grass type either. Wheezing and neutralizing gas can be sauced. Could be really sauced. I used Wheezing before, and that was pretty dope. I liked the Wheezing a lot. I guess you just have to be careful, like with ground types. But I mean, what, you got 2, 3 immunities to ground 4 if you count Wheezing. Okay, so I mean, you straight. You straight. I think this team is dope. Maybe at the top of dope. Maybe it might even be. It could arguably be really good. Wait, is this the right team I'm looking at? Hello? This is not the right team. Thank you. I was like, wait, this don't look right. But yeah, this team has potential. I like this team. Or not has potential, but like it could potentially be really good. Like it's high dope, um, possibly really good, possibly. All right, now here's the team that it was trying to sneak in into dope. Um, is Tate Tataz. Um, Again, I apologize if I butcher your name. I'm not good with names. I'm not good with pronunciations. And the Cooking Crocs with Umbreon as the first round pick, which is really dope. I like Umbreon. Hisuian Braviary, Quagsire, Glaceon, Mimikyu, Grafii. I want to say Girafarig. What the hell? Toadscruel, Terra Magmar. Okay. Minior and Airfrost. On paper, just like at a first glance, not bad. It's not a bad team. Um, no steel or dragon is very interesting. No steel or dragon is very interesting for this team. I'm I'm actually very curious to see what this team is how they're gonna operate this team because on paper it looks pretty decent. Paper looks pretty decent, but also like, do you just does fighting? Well, no, because you have Hisuian Braviary and you have Mimikyu. Because I was gonna say, doesn't just fighting types kind of just blow through this team? Um, but you got a couple things to stop fighting types. Yeah, a couple things to stop fighting. That's strong. I will say, well, no, never mind, because you got Glaceon, Meteor, Airfrost, never mind. So not even flying. Yeah, no. So you're straight. You're straight on this team. This is dope. I think this team will really benefit from a Dragon Fairy Core or Steel Dragon Fairy Core a lot. I can see it. I can see it really benefiting from a Steel Dragon Fairy Core. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that's really about it. Hisuian Braviary, I know pretty sure I've seen it get defogged before. I'm almost certainly positive it gets defogged, but I could be talking out my ass. Like almost nothing in this game gets defogged. Like almost nothing in this game gets defogged anymore. I think Toad Scroll is a hazard removal. I think it gets spin. I think it's rapid spin. So that'll be nice to see. Yeah, I think this team is dope. I think this team is dope. I think the team is pretty dope. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, we got two more teams left, and then we'll give some final thoughts and be done. All right, we got Killer Killer Matthias. Again, if I butcher your name, I apologize. I'm gonna say that for every team that I butcher. I apologize if I butcher your team. Um, but what we got? We got the Flaming Famigos with Bronzong, Arbok, Snorlax, Flamigo. Okay, all right. You repping your logo, repping your mascot. All right. Electivire, Oricorio, Cloyster, Sandslash, Alcremie, and Murkrow. Okay. I fucks with it. Okay. Yeah, first impressions is a pretty good team. It's pretty good. Um, a lot of bulk. There's a lot of bulk on this team with Bronzong, Snorlax, Cloyster, Sandslash can be bulky. Um, let me see about Alcremie. I'm not sure about Alcremie. Alcremie. 121 special defense, 75 defense with 110 special attack. Oh, it hits pretty hard too. Okay, so like it's not it's viable, you know, like it's not atrocious. It's viable. It's definitely very viable. What's its ability? Aroma Veil and Sweet Veil. From falling to sleep. Okay, protects itself from attacks that limit their move choices. It protects itself and allies from attacks that limit their move choices. Okay. Okay. Alchemy does one thing only. Acid Armor, Calm Mind, recovers stored power. Can't be encored and taunted. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, that's what it means. Okay. Okay. But I mean, what you get a physical steel type Pokemon and it just dies because it's not a Terra Captain. So I mean, you can't stop it. You can't stop a steel type attack from going through into that slot. You better hope that poison is on the special side. But I mean, overall, I think this team is pretty good. Oricorio, having all access to all the forms of Oricorio is nice. So I'll be curious to see like if he sticks to one type of Oricorio or if he like decides to bring a couple different types. Yeah, it doesn't do well with the steel types. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know? So I'm curious to see if he'll bring all like different forms of Oricorio. Bronzong. I mean, Bronzong just does Bronzong stuff, you know. Like there's not much to say about Bronzong. He gets heat proof. It's a wall. Sets up rocks. I think it sets up spikes. I could be wrong about spikes, but I know it gets rocks. Screens. Arbok is really interesting to see as a Terra Captain, but I think it could pop off. I think it's one of those 2-pointers where I think it could really do some work. It could really do some work within the right hand. So I'm curious because like how like what is Arbok working with? What are we working with for Arbok? Like I'm sure not a lot, but I'm sure there's something. You know what I mean? Intimidate, Shed Skin, Unnerve, 95 attack, which is respectable, 80 speed, which isn't atrocious. Coil Gunk Shot is, I was gonna say Coil Gunk Shot. So like it can do some stuff. It can do some stuff, it looks like. Murkrow having that prankster tailwind, having prankster screens. Well, it's not really. You could do prankster screens if you wanted to. I think it gets screens. I'm pretty sure it gets screens, right? But I mean, why would you do screens when you can just do, you know, like I'll play prankster tailwind, maybe prankster defog if it gets it. I'm not sure. It might get prankster defog. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me check and see. Let me fact check before I start saying shit. Murkrow. Oh. I'm not seeing defog on here. It doesn't get defog. That's crazy. Be okay to run it tomorrow? Let me see. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Where do we want to put this? I feel like this team is good. I think it's good enough for. See, cause like I'm conflicted. I feel like it should either be dope. Am I sleeping on this team a little bit? Cause like I feel like it's. No, I don't know if it has potential. I don't know if it has potential tier. No loss defog. It's very good. Double supporter, not as great in singles. That's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. Am I wrong to say like this team has potential? Like, am I wrong to say that? I think I'll say it's dope right now. I feel like I might have to move it depending on where I feel about everything else. Because I think it has potential. You know what I mean? I don't know if I like it enough to be dope. I don't know if I like it enough to be dope. You know what? F it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think this team definitely has potential for sure. No. I'm putting that dope. Nope. I'm leaving that dope. I see the vision with this team. I see the vision. I could see the vision with this team. I can definitely see it. I can see it. I can definitely see the vision with that team. All right. Here's the team the meat in the juices, right? Project Roki and Guardian of the Sky. With Terra Scyther, Terra Houndour, Ton Raichu, Lurantis, Wishcash, Hoopa, Cantonian Tauros, Wochied, and Cinccino. I'm not gonna hold you. This team might be a goated team. Like, I think the only thing that might be holding me back from saying it's not goated is Cinccino. But like Terra Scyther and Terra Houndour? Like, bro, you good? I think this team is goated worthy, or really close to it. Really close to it. Get out of here. Shoot. I think this team is very close to goated worthy. I think it's very close to goated worthy. Tatsugiri's interesting. I would have figured he would have teared Tatsugiri. I'm gonna be so for real. I thought instead of Houndour, he would have done Tatsugiri. But honestly, I think I like Houndour being terrestrialized here more than Tatsugiri. I'm gonna be so for real. Wishcash, I've gotten swept by Wishcash before. Or not swept, but like I've gotten walled by Wishcash before, so it wasn't fun. So I really like Wishcash. I like the Wishcash pick. Normal Hoopa, being as one of his big spenders, crazy work. And Wo-Chien. I think the only thing that I kind of see that his team kind of suffers from it's like bulk, you know, because you got a quad. I think Hoopa quad resist bug, or sorry, it's quad super effective against bug. So I think it's poison dark. Or no, it's what am I talking about? Hello, it's psychic ghost. But Hoopa Unbound is psychic dark. I'm pretty sure. To ghost itself. So I think this is a goated team. Like I'm back and forth between really good and goated. Big Sweet Coon! Hey, what's good, BP? What's good? That is what are you trying to put? What did you try to put in there? Hold on. What? Oh, okay, never mind. It was just it was a bot. It was a bot. Never mind. I think it was a bot. Was it a bot? I don't look like a bot. I don't know. I apologize. I apologize if you're not a bot. I really want to put this team in goated. I really do. This team looks so good. Like, I would have never thought in my right mind there will be someone crazy enough to just cherry pick the the fours and threes and twos. Well, he didn't really pick anything from twos, but he really just cherry picked out of the 3-point tiers. Like, that's smart. And then, like, these are good 3-point mons. These are good 4-point mons. Like, these are really good Pokemon that he picked that are lower budget. And then he still was able to come around and get like Hoopa and Wo-Chien and Tauros. F it. Put it in. I'm putting it in goated. I'm putting it in goated. That's my team. It's a goated team. I like that team. I like to create. I think from a creativity standpoint, I really like that team. It's such a good team. Like, on paper, this team is crazy. I love it. I love this team. I think there's maybe there's like one or two flaws with the team, but like, I don't care. It's it's goated. The only thing I would change, let me do a revisit at Will's team. Let me revisit Will's team, because Will's team is really good. His team is really good. Like, Regigigas has some mad potential. I don't know if he gets anything to like help with Regigigas with the slow start. I don't know if there is anything like that he gets. Or like any item that will help with his slow start. I don't think there is. I mean, Talonflame, Tailwind, go well, you know, because I think slow start resets, right? Slow start resets if you switch it out. If not, that'll be crazy. That'll be really crazy if it doesn't reset, if it switches out. Just get 5 protects in a row, easy. I'm saying, Boopy, I don't know if you're here. I really like your team. I really fucks with your team. Your team is really good. I'm sad that you sniped me round 1 with Gardevoir. I'm sad about it, but I really mess with your team. Your team is really good. You know what? Oh man. Do I put Will's team in goated? Is this a goated team? Blame Zach Mander? Oh my goodness, brother. We're pointing fingers. Told me to get guard. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Zach Mander. I know who I'm looking out for. Why put this team in goated? Like, is this a goated team? Like, this team is really good. It's really fucking good. almost want to put it in goated. I almost want to move it up. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see. I don't think. Because here's the thing. In order for me to put a team in goated, right? It would have to be better. It would have to be better than. Hold on. Can I? Here it is. It would have to be better than this team, right? So the question do I ask myself is, do I think Will's team is better than New's team? That's the big question. And New's team is really good. I'm almost kind of leaning towards yes. Because like, hold on, let me see if I can zoom out for a second really quick. I can't really get them both on the same thing. But let's see. Do I think Will's team is better or has more potential to being goated tier than New's team? Like, looking at it, ooh, I mean, actually, you know what? Nah. Will, I'm putting Will's in goated. Where is this? He's in goated. But here's the thing: if he goes in goated, God, see, I don't want to say. I don't want to say if his team goes in goated, my team should go in goated, because I feel like that's just biased, and I don't want this to come off as like biased. Do you know what I mean? I don't want this to come off as biased. Like, I do think my team is good. I really do. This is one of the few times where I think my team actually is really good. It has really good synergy. It's pretty well rounded overall. I mean, I don't have a Steel Fairy Dragon core, but that's fine. I don't think my team needs a dragon on my team. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'll do this. Because I do think my team is better than New's team. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this. I think, because my thing is, I think I'll do this. I'll do this. because I think my team is better than News team, but I don't think my team is better than Will's team. I think he has just a couple more components on his team that makes it hard for my team to get around. I think so. I think this is fair. I think this is fair. But yeah, there it is. This is well, do we want to move anyone else? No, I was looking out for Migo. I don't think I'm gonna move you. I don't really think anyone else needs to be moved for real. Yeah, I think this is dope. This is a good tier list. I'll just go ahead and screenshot this really quick. Boom. That way. All right, you know, I can just do this. Boom. Oh, there it is. Boom. There we go. But yeah, this is my tier list, y'all. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. This was fun, actually. This was a lot of fun. I didn't really know what to expect going into it. I didn't really have any expectations or thoughts or, you know, really anything going into making this team. But yeah, I am really excited for the VDL draft team. And let me just say before I end this off, I think every team here does have the potential to be goated. Like, I think every team here, like, even if the team isn't goated, I think it has the potential to be goated. I really do. Like, there are some niches that I see on teams, I'm like, holy shit, like, if they go with this idea, like, this team could pop off. You know what I mean? Or if they decide to switch this Pokemon out for a different one that does it, you know, that does a better job, it's a goated team. You know, like, I think there's not a single team here, and it shows with this teal. There's not a single team here where I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know. Hell, if anything, like, if I didn't think my team was good, it would be an I don't know. I'm gonna be so for real. I would be so for real. I would put, most of the time I would put my team in I don't know. Like, that's just me being for real. But I honestly do like everybody's team. This is going to be an exciting season. I'm excited to see how everyone does, see how everyone plays, see what stuff and what Pokemon pops off. Like, I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. But that's going to be it for me, honestly. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. This was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be an hour at most. We're almost at 2. So that's crazy. Thank you guys for coming out and showing support. Be greatly appreciated. And I will be streaming my games over here as well. So just like in every other league, I'll be streaming my games over here. So if you guys want to watch me play like all my week's games, and if we make it to playoffs, play my playoff games, just look over here. I'll have them up. But I'll also post them on YouTube as well if you guys miss it. But other than that's enough for me. That's gonna be it for me. I will catch you guys later. Until next time, peace.